Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Michigan International Speedway. Literally, I guess you could say it's the house that Kid Rock built, not too far from here, Detroit, Michigan, but we're in Brooklyn, Michigan, getting ready for the ServPro 200 here tonight for the next round of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. You'll see it all live on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Good evening, folks. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. My good buddy, Jim Cunningham, co-commentating and producing here tonight. Real quick, going to run right through the grid, starting on the pole here tonight. Number 2, but he's number 1 on the grid, Holden McGill, 39.243 on his time. To his outside is the young man of Tristan Bruce, MP3. I like how they did that. Starting on the pole, starting first, and then you got the 2 truck, and then starting second, you got the 3 truck. You can't even make this up. Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson will be rolling off with Ed Osborne in row number 2 with Dylan Cardenas. Jeff Merck, the man, the myth, the legend, rolling off from row number 3. Jordan Durasic, a former champion here with the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. David Flanagan, then we make it up row number 4 with Tyler Daniels, Brian Chew, Matt Lee, and Brandon Schumann. That is the top 12. Everybody's still sitting on the grid. Rolling off from 13th here to that's John Freeman. Then you got Rhett Tucker starting to his outside. Dade Hagan and Matthew Montgomery making up row number 8. Matt Cherry, James Beard. Good to see James back out here rolling off from the 9th row with the Bulldog Adam Newton, who's been lighting it up on the Monday DSR Electric Truck Series, and Jason Morales, who called the endurance race with us this past Tuesday night on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. That's your 10th row with Dustin Scruggs, Peyton Johnson, Kermit DeFrog here, Luke Smith, and Keith Haney, the top 24. We still got a long way to go as what we're seeing. 41 drivers going to be out here tonight with Isaac Bevan, Chris Blanchard, the Animal Keith Bradley, Trevor Asronoff, Huck Wigginton, Raul Meza. That's the top 30. Well, Jose Luis Rivera, Curtis Banks, Devin Painter, Matthew Cummins, Dana Shepard, Adam Lichty, the top 36. Damn, it just goes on like, it literally goes on like a magic trick. Jose Luis Rivera back there, obviously Curtis Banks talked about that. Devin Painter, Silent Assassin, Matthew Cummins, Dana Shepard, Adam Lichty, we already talked about those guys. So MDW, Matthew David Wood, that's a new name that I haven't called out. He will be starting 37th with Brandon Broadfoot, 38th. Mr. Sacco, Nick Sacco, 39th. Josh Rodriguez and Shane Trotter, the 41 drivers that is going to rock and roll here tonight. TJ Moore, the race director, on tap. Jim, go ahead and take over for a second. I got to breathe.
Yeah, that's a big grid, man. What a great turnout tonight. Michigan brings them out, man. It's a great track. It's it's the kind of track that once these tires wear in just a little bit, you can run all over the place. This thing's going to get slick, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good night tonight. Looking forward to this. Should be a lot of action on track with 41 trucks out there also.
Absolutely, and real quick, I do want to apologize to each and every one of you. Sorry we are a little bit late on the air. I'll take credit for that one on my part. Sick wife and a kid that got his 4-month shots yesterday. He is not too happy. He hasn't felt good, and now he's coming down with a case of allergic reaction to some baby food. Apparently, he is allergic to mangoes, Jim. I'll be honest with you. I never tried them. I heard they're good, I never tried them. But apparently, he's allergic to that. And then you get your 4-month shots yesterday. So everybody, I'm the only one, I guess you could say, that ain't really tore up and sick and beat all to hell, I guess you could say, in the household. But certainly got to watch over them a little bit and make sure everybody's good. But certainly be thinking about them.
I suggest you don't take the family to Mexico then. Wife's got a sensitive stomach. That water down there give you that Montezuma's revenge. The baby's allergic to mangoes and everything in Mexico. Stay out of Mexico. Take your vacations elsewhere.
Well, I ain't lost nothing down there except for probably my lunch after I had a couple of too many tequilas maybe down there. That's the only thing that I've lost down there. Oh, yeah, and a hell of a lot of money. I will say that. I've lost a lot of money down there in Mexico as well. But other than that, I ain't lost nothing down there. But I'll tell you what, folks, one thing you haven't lost is the entertainment and the passion and the drive and the speed of the North American Sim Racing Association with the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. Rolling on here tonight, 41 of them, 41 of the best that Nazareth has to offer. We are getting ready to rock and roll. Next round of the C.O.P.S Truck Series is underway, and as Wesley Outlet would say, you have a virtual race. Tristan Bruce and Holden McGill, dead even heat race at the line. One driver already tried to poke out and make it a little 3 wide back there. He started in the P6 spot, but now trying to make something happen. That is Ed Osborne up there. Puts the block. I believe that was on Jeff Merck. And boy, howdy, this is fixing to get good, as now we're already seeing some slicing and dicing and almost going 3 wide for second.
Look at this, would you? They are running right next to each other there for a half a lap. This is, yeah, they're on it already, right off the bat. That's good to see. It's going to be fun.
Going to be a good one, as obviously they can go down to the apron all the way down to the grass if need be to make passes. And certainly drivers putting blocks 9 ways to Sunday. Tidy Horse, Ryan Johnson down on the inside trying to follow Holden McGill. Riding on board with Dylan Cardenas. Cardenas with a hell of a run to the outside. Tidy Horse gets a better run. Cardenas had to get out of the gas, and we got a caution.
Yeah.
ServPro caution on the Speedway.
It's your buddy, too, Jeff Merritt.
Oh, no.
What happened to Merritt?
Oh, baby mama Merck. Mama Merck is going to be PO'd when she probably sees this. Let's see what happens. There was a stack up. He won. David Flanagan. Merck stacks up. There's Ed Osborne. Knocks the whole tailgate clean off of the 60. Spins it around. Has to wait for everybody else to go by. Certainly he will jump in and try to get repairs, tires, probably some new tires on that damn thing, to be honest with you.
I think he'll probably work on it for sure. I don't think he'll use his fast repair here. This is doesn't appear to be that bad. And it's way early.
Well, they don't have fast repairs, Jim.
Oh, no fast repairs.
No fast repairs.
Gosh, I do too many race series. I can't keep one. Well, then he definitely going to be working on it in the pits. But we'll take a look later and see what kind of time he's putting in to get that thing back up to speed. Although I don't think it's going to be too bad. You know, that tailgate damage, as long as his spoiler ain't been up too bad, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, because handling's going to play a big factor here tonight at Michigan to see what is going to happen. And, yeah, I mean, he's got a little crinkle in that spoiler, so
it looks laid back.
It
looks laid back on the, be the driver's side, but the right-hand side in this picture. It's kind of laid back over there, too. Yeah, he'll probably have to get a little work done, though, but it shouldn't take too long. These caution laps are pretty long around here. He should be okay.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see if anybody decides to jump down pit road. Doesn't look like anybody will, at least for the moment. So, folks, we're going to step away real quick. Let's hear from some of our great sponsors. Whoa, never mind. Screw that. One driver jumping down. That's Jordan Durasic. According to our timing and scoring, jumping down pit road, Matt Lee, defending series champion. Here with the C.O.P.S Truck Series, they're going down pit road as well.
Yeah, what's weird is it's not. Don't mind me.
Oh, that's my fault.
No, you good. That was on me.
2 drivers up there at the top. Jordan Rassick was one of them. Decided to jump on down, get him some fuel, and send it on back out here. So he took a pit stop. We're going to take one with him. Let's hear from some of our great sponsors. You're watching the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network.
With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
And we're back here at Michigan. Some very great sponsors. One of them was, obviously, you just saw Florida Cabinet Distributors. They are the title sponsorship of the brand new Florida Cabinet Distributors Endurance Racing Series. I'm going to assume that's what they're going to name it on the Tuesday nights. And then, obviously, with the Florida Cabinet Distributors Cup Series. On Wednesday nights. Florida Cabinet Distributors, boy, they must be paying a hell of a lot of money to get their name called out here, but absolutely, they are a great sponsor. They're a sponsor of the Winner's Circle, so thank you very much to Florida Cabinet Distributors, and obviously Premier Racing Setups. We saw them a while ago, and we'll talk a little bit more about them as well. And I mean, just so many great sponsors are part of this great organization, part of this great league. And to be honest with you folks, the sponsors, they come. But, I mean, the drivers is what put the sponsors on the screen. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Tristan Bruce now was able to get around hold of McGill. He'll take hold of that lead. McGill will go to the second spot. Not today, though. Here comes Ryan Johnson down to the inside. And Dylan Cardenas right behind him says, not so fast, my friend. Let's slide up with McGill. Try to get a shot. Maybe a bump draft, if you will, around the 2-mile banked over here at Michigan. McGill with a shot. Slingshot down to the inside. Tristan Bruce can't block him. McGill will try to go for the lead.
Wow, that was quite a move, wasn't it? I mean, he just shot down there. Kind of bailed on his partner, though, up there that was pushing him.
Yeah, kind of kicked him loose, I guess you could say, more or less like a honky-tonk bar, Jim. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, use them for what it's worth for the dance, and then just kick them to the curb, go get you another one, or go get you another beer, and then find the next dance partner. That's basically what you're trying to get at.
I am not getting in on that one at all. I'm going to leave that alone. That sounds like nothing but trouble. I know nothing about that. I find me a lifelong dance partner. That's what I'm looking for.
I'll agree with that. Yeah, I'll agree with that right now. Because if my wife's watching this broadcast, she'd be like, "Damn it, you better agree with him."
You know she's not. That's a good thing. But yeah, we got some side by side action going on here.
Yeah, 2 wide, 3 rows deep. McGill, Bruce still slugging it out. Then you got Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson with Dylan Cardenas. Holla Daddy Brian Shue trying to holla up here at the front with David Flanagan up here in this mix as well. And Brett Tucker up 7 spots from where he started. Matt Cherry's up 8 spots as well. Brandon Schumann up 4 spots. A lot of these guys that started a couple of spots back now starting to work their way up to the front and try to make a little bit of an effort to try to slide up here, get some of these stage points. Jim, we talked about this earlier, and we've talked about it all season with the stage points and, everything that these drivers are having to go through to get to these stages. Mind you, stage 1 is going to go to 30. Stage 2 will continue under green unless caution somehow happens around lap 65. They'll go all the way to 100 with 5 sets of tires. 50% fuel capacity, that's going to be the number that we're really going to be watching out for here tonight. So basically, whatever they can run on a full tank, you're more or less splitting it in half. And that's going to be something that we're really going to have to be watching out for here tonight, Jim, as well. And also, unlimited temps at green, white checkers.
Yep. Got that infinity symbol up there. You know about that infinity symbol, lover boy. Speaking, hey, folks, I just want you to know he's doing double duty. He's running and checking on the baby during the commercial breaks. Now that's a good husband and a good dad right there.
Yeah, and also keeping track with the wife, making sure that she's okay in there as well. ServPro caution's out. See kind of what caused the ServPro caution, who ended up backing it into the fence, who did what. put themselves into situation. Let's see what happened up here. Was it at the front or no? It
right
wasn't.
there.
Matthew Montgomery getting tagged and getting sent around. Looked like Peyton Johnson right there. The 15 tagged him going into 3. Sends him around. Brings out the second ServPro caution of the event.
Yeah, let's get a better look at that if we can right here.
Thinking 3. Damn, he just, wow. Damn, Jimmy looked like he just hung a right and just went up into him and just sent him around.
I mean, I'm going to assume that he just lost the front end there and it slid up, but that certainly didn't look too good, did it? Oh, here they come.
That makes you think they got some beef. As here we go. A lot of drivers jumping down pit road right here. Remember, we talked about lap 30s what the end of the stage would be. And obviously with 50% fuel, nobody's going to make it all the way to the end of stage 1. So they would have to pit at least once, maybe twice, depending on how everything works out. But obviously they would get a caution at that point. Tiny Horse Rod Johnson, Tyler Daniels will stay out. Chris Blanchard, Dana Shepard drivers that's going to stay out and elect to be up here at the front. Everybody jumping down pit road. Obviously they are getting no tires. They're going to save the tires. But they want every bit of the gas that they can handle here with this ServPro caution.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's just taking a splash of gas here. Let's take a look and confirm that real quick. Let's see here. I don't think we've got all the stats updated yet. Let's give it a second until they all come off pit road. Looks like Chris Blanchard. Oh no, that was on. He pitted earlier. My bad. He pitted on lap 3. It looks like he put tires on back then. That was a bit strange. Yeah, let's take a look at that real quick. So here's your current top 12. Obviously, Tiny Horse and Daniels have not pitted yet. Blanchard pitted, but he pitted on lap. Well, it looks like it says 7 here, but I think it was lap 3 he pitted on, and then we got no fuel. I mean, just fuel only for everybody else, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think there might have been one driver that might have took tires, and he is way back there in 29th place. So certainly maybe thinking to try to use the fresh rubber. That being Keith Haney back there, took 4 tires on this pit stop. And a couple of others. So I'm seeing the kind of our leaderboard, and you seeing it up here on the ticker. People swapping out right here, literally swapping out, or swa out, as some of my buddies would say. Jordan Rassick, John Freeman, you got Dustin Scruggs, Brandon Broadfoot, Nick Sacco. A lot of guys just jumping in and getting literally just filling up full of fuel and just trying to get that extra lap on these guys, because that 50% fuel capacity, believe it or not, you probably go, and I'm spitballing here on this, probably around 12, 13, maybe 14 laps, somewhere in that range. If you're lucky to be able to make it on 50% fuel. So some of these guys trying to make, at least try to get every drop that they can, and probably still got to make a pit stop, before this thing's all said done. Because I think they would have made it, honestly, I think they would make it to 15 and then go all the way to 30 and they'd be good to go. But it's certainly, that 50% is really going to be a game changer here tonight, Jim, with everybody trying to make it to these stages.
I agree. I think that was an interesting twist they threw in there. Let's look at this real quick, too. So we know we got a few guys that's had some repairs in there. Merck last time he was in was for 1:40, but he's been in a few times now. His pace truck's off. Let's get ready to roll here.
Let's get ready to roll. Let's see what's going to happen up here at the front. Remember, Tiny Horse Rod Johnson, Tyler Daniels, they elected not to pit, with also Chris Blanchard and Dana Shepard. Damn, outside lane did not go at all. Tiny Horse Rod Johnson caught him sleeping. Blanchard might have not caught him sleeping. He went right with Johnson. And Tristan Bruce, Dylan Cardenas lights right on as well with Holden McGill, Rhett Tucker, Tyler Daniels falling through the field. Literally, lyrics to Tom Petty, a free falling all the way to the outside. And up to P4 right there. Cardenas trying to make a shot. Here goes Blanchard to the top. Tristan Bruce down to the inside. He'll try to follow Tiny Horse Rod Johnson, Cardenas, McGill, Tucker, and all of them working their way off turn 4.
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm not sure what happened on the outside there. It just looks like his truck did not respond well, and then it pushed up the track into the wall on him. I have no idea what happened to him out there.
Yeah, just sliding right up the hill, kind of might have cost him.
Here we go. We got one going around.
Wow.
Matt Cherry.
Matt Cherry, 45 around. Looked like all 4 tires got off the ground.
Yeah, he
went in for
air.
a whirlwind. Wow.
Yeah, he definitely caught a little air there. All right, let's see what happened to Matt here. I think somebody got into him.
I would say so, just because of how tight it was right there.
Some trees are
David Flanagan in the 31 might have got him.
Yeah, let's go back and check it one more time from a different angle. Let's see from the top. Yeah,
Well, he gets loose right there, and then he tries to come down. Flanagan's there, and then there he goes, and he goes around.
Yeah, I think I'd call that a racing incident, more than certainly. I don't know that Flanagan got up into him. He was, like you said, he got a little loose there and slowed just slightly. I don't know. It's just one of them racing incidents, I think. When you're running that close together, that many cars in there, it's, the air's moving them around. This place is one of those 200-mile-an-hour tracks or close to it, high speed, big oval. Didn't seem to have caused any damage, short of heating his tires up a little bit, maybe. So
once again,
you think those guys up front are going to come in? You think Ryan Johnson and obviously I think. Well, let's see where are we at now. They really got to save the tires till. Let's see here. We didn't get a chance to look at this earlier. So what? They got 5 sets of tires. So you could take a set here if you wanted to. You had Tiny Horses coming in here. You could take a set of tires here.
Absolutely possibility that they may do it, so we'll see what happens. See if they decide to jump in here, get 4 freshies, or just go ahead and fill it up full of fuel. We'll stay right here, see kind of what happens. Will they go? Doesn't look like anybody's jacking the truck up neither side, so yeah, they're just gonna slide right out.
Who was that was in current? Who was that was in the lead that in the front row that fell back right there at the start of that last run? He was on pit road, and it looked like he jacked it
Tyler
up.
Daniels.
Oh, it was Daniels. Okay. Where is he at? Probably too late now. We'll have to look on the thing. Let's see. I think he might have taken 2 tires. It looked like he was jacking it up right as we came off pit road with these guys. Let's take a look at our pit stops and see. Well, he's not going to be in the top 12, so all these guys. Well, we know Blanchard took tires back a few laps ago. None of those guys pitted, so.
Well, according to what I'm seeing right here, Jim, on the live timing, he was in pits for about 16 and a half seconds. So if he didn't go in there, oh, hell yeah. Yeah, he might have actually had a dually. And probably got more than just the 4 tires. You in there for 16 seconds. You either missed it somehow, some way, or Shane Trotter, when he went down on lap 10, we're seeing 50, or at least from what I'm reading, 57.1.
Well, that's working.
Yeah, that was a dually stop. That's a dually stop right there, probably. Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be a dually stop, could be working on it. Maybe had damage one way or another. You see it right there with people or drivers making repairs. Obviously, Shane Trotter right there. You get Jeff Merck, Chris Blanchard, Ed Osborne, Matthew Montgomery was in there for a little bit. Nick Sacco for a little bit of extra time. Danny Shepard had a little time he had to work on as well. So
I'll tell you what, Merck's got his truck fixed up. I think he's back up to 27th place. He was running all the way at the back after that first incident, and now he's back in there mid-pack, just creeping his way on back up front, doing one of those Jeff Merck things.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and him and Tyler Daniels right now sitting in the spot of losing the most spots. Actually, Ed Osborne really is in the really behind the 8 ball, down 37 spots from where he started at all the way back in dead last 41st. So that'll be a big thing to be watching out for. Drivers that have the biggest movers, once again, ServPro truck of Raul Meza up 21 spots. Chris Blanchard's up 24. There's your biggest movers. There's MDW right there, Matthew David Wood up here into this mix, up 28 too. So there you go. I mean, those drivers, Josh Rodriguez, Nick Sacco, I mean, this is one of those places where you can see guys have major gains and also have major losses. Literally the blink of an eye. I mean, much like a Talladega Daytona, even with the size that's very, very mirroring to those tracks. Green flag back in the air. Blanchard gasses up. McGill not able to fire off exactly what he does. So now Dylan Cardenas will jump to the outside, rather. McGill lined right up behind him as well. Here comes Peyton Johnson and David Flanagan working their way off of turn number 2, trying to latch on. Blanchard trying to block 3 lanes at one time, going into 3.
Yeah, that's probably not going to work well in the end.
It did. It did not at all.
That's a good way to certainly end up in the fence or in the infield, one or the other. They are bump drafting up front with that.
I mean, damn near shoving them going into turn 1. Blanchard. Woo! Here comes Blanchard to the outside, fires back, tries to make something happen. Oh, baby, almost some contact. One driver back there almost got up into the fence. MDW taking it all the way to the white line, trying to fire down there, baby. I'm telling you, watch out for that kid. In the 21, started at the back, has worked his way up here into the 7th spot, up 30 spots from the start. Just 20 laps ago as they hit the line, worked their way into 1. Blanchard's up 25 spots up here leading this damn thing. And Brett Tucker, we talked about him a while ago. He's up in P2. Flanagan, Cardenas, McGill, that is the top 5 as here they come once again off turn number 2.
Yeah, this is starting to heat up now, man. I tell you what, these trucks are flying here right now. And if you watch them, they're kind of wiggling around a good bit. They got these trucks on the edge this early in the race. Usually, they bide their time a little bit. They don't seem to be biding nothing tonight.
Absolutely not. About 5 drivers from what I'm seeing read their fastest lap that last lap. Flanagan read his fastest lap that time. Even more drivers running their fastest laps of the race. Around 39.2s is what the drivers are hitting at this particular point in time. Fastest lap of the race, though, was Matt Cherry at a 38.8.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn, that is moving right there. 38.8 is absolutely hauling the mail. But Matt Cherry, unfortunately, back in the 29th position after that spin not too long ago. There is your the fastest 5 best laps right there. Cherry leading them with Freeman, Johnson, Morales, and Rhett Tucker as Luke Smith up here in the 83 trying to put a little block, try to make it happen. Flanagan right behind him. Here comes Holden McGill now there with Flanagan up here trying to make something happen. They're going after Rhett Tucker, or Cardenas, excuse me. Wow, Johnson, baby Johnson. Peyton Johnson tried to make a hole in the 3 wide spot and not able to do it. Damn, baby, they are rough. That's rough racing, baby.
Man alive, what are you doing there? Holy cow. Talk about creating a hole where there wasn't one.
Try to catch them sleeping any way that you can. That's the way that I look at it. That's exactly what they were trying to do right there. Good Lord, have mercy.
More here with Flanagan. MDW coming up on his outside there. He's moving, man. He is on the move. He's all the way up to 5th place now. Going on 23 laps in this race, and he's come from all. Looks like we got a little incident here.
Maybe Huck Wigginton might have got involved. Ed Osborne once again. A couple other drivers. Shane Trotter. Oh, damn.
Well, that was a big hit right there, wasn't it? All right, let's go back and see exactly what did happen there. let's see. Slow this thing down. So, oh yeah, he just lost it and washed straight up the track, huh? Who is that? That's
Tyler.
18? No, who is that? Is that the 18?
89 might have been back there, I think. I know Tyler Daniels was the one that got tagged up into the wall. He was the one that kind of got savaged.
I'm trying to figure out who it was that drifted up the track. Was it? It was. I
believe that's who it was right there.
16, I believe it was Morales. All right, let's see now. Let's go back and look at it one more time. We'll stay on Morales here and see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he just washed up the track and then got into the 8, and then that was all it took. Then he just slammed into whoever that was on the wall.
Tyler Daniels.
Yeah. Of course, Daniels is, back there. I guess he had done a little work on his truck and was back in there in the back, and that's got him caught up in a mess. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, howdy, I'm telling you.
That's a tough one there.
Absolutely. And now I'm going
to do one other thing here. I wasn't going to do this, but I want to see. All right, let's see. 16 truck, where are you at? All right, let's see. I'm going to try and go on board real quick. Let's pause that so I can get the time to get on board with him. And then we're going to find that 16, which they're shuffling on me now, of course, because everybody's pitting. I can't find the 16 now. Oh, well. We'll catch it later. There he goes. Anyway, we'll see it. Okay. I was trying to get on board with the 16 because I wanted to see if he just, if he tried to catch it or what happened, because that was just crazy. Anyway.
You'll try it. He's in the 37th spot right now is where Jason Morales is in the 16. There you go.
All right, let's see. Yeah, but as soon as I click this, it's going to jump off of him, so I got to go back and find him here. Yeah, all right. I'm going to do this real quick.
To me, it looked like he might have snapped loose. Honestly, though, Jim, at least from what we were saying, I think maybe he snapped loose a little bit.
Yeah, and
got knocked around sideways right there, and then he just tried to straighten it out and couldn't do it.
If I ever figure out how to work these cameras, I'm going to be dangerous. Somebody's going to pay me good money one day.
I know somebody that could probably hook you up with that right there to figure out how to do the cameras. I know a guy.
That's who trained me.
Really?
Yeah. You talking about Biggles?
Oh,
I thought you were talking about Biggles.
I was talking about Brady LaBeouf.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, he could train me, all right. No,
I'm just kidding.
I thought you were talking.
I'm tired.
Yeah, well, I've been fired for better jobs than this. Heck. Biggles is Biggles has kind of broke me in, man. He was the first guy I worked with.
I say it all the time, Jim. I mean, and I know you would agree with me on this 100%. He is the best in the business.
He's good.
He
definitely is.
One I have ever seen. And nothing against you, nothing against any of the other producers, but Dane is the best one that I have ever seen do it. He literally makes it look like you're taking candy from a baby, which is criminal. But it's just so easy to do it. That's the point I'm trying to make.
If you could just get him to show up on time without a headache, we'd be good to go. I love Dean. He's a character.
Well, the old saying, wishing one hand, and the other. Yeah, I mean, there you go. But that's about as far as you could go with it. But here we go, getting ready for a restart. Tucker Johnson, Wood, Cardenas, and Meza. At least four of the top five drivers is up more than 13 spots from where they started this race. The only driver that is not is Cardenas. He started fifth. He sits fourth at this moment. Base truck is off, and here we go once again. Get ready for a restart. Oh, wow, Tucker almost spun the tires right there in the box. Came down, might have got into Johnson a little bit. Here comes Matthew David Wood. 21 on a mission here tonight. Wood right on the tailgate of Red Tucker. Here comes Johnson. He gets around Dylan Cardenas. Everybody trying to line up as they're coming around this time with 3 laps to go in stage 1.
You know, it's funny if he takes the lead here, before this stage break, it's going to take. He's moved up an average right now of over 1 place per lap so far in this race. Started 36th, I guess, and now he's up 35 spots to number 2. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be long here before he makes a move for the front. Some stage points, though, stage points are important.
They very much are, and obviously MDW really trying to fire it off. Johnson right behind him. Will Johnson trying to push MDW. We got action. We got door banging. Meza back there mixing it up with David Flanagan. No caution on the Speedway, but Meza is going to get put 3 wide, thinking 4 wide. Bruce thought about taking it all the way down to the damn white line, but Tucker up here trying to lead it with flip-flop back. Bruce may end up catching the bad end of the stick out of that. Thought about going 4 wide, going into 3. Thought different, backed out of it, and he is going to end up paying the price for it as he's going to slip back a little bit, but we go back to the front. 2 laps to go in stage number 1. Tucker slides up. Here comes Wood. Johnson to follow. McGill and Cardenas, the top 5 off turn 2.
Yeah, let's see. He's going to try to slingshot it here and get this stage win. Of course,
We'll try to follow him.
Right. He's smart. He's a smart kid, though. He'll take second before he messes it up, too, though. He'll take them second-place stage points.
Well, the good possibility is we are in the white flag lap for stage number 1. Wood may be trying to set him up, maybe push him out there, try to get away from McGill and Johnson. That way he ain't got to worry about racing either one of them.
That's probably
but here
true.
he goes.
Here he goes.
Wood's got the shot.
Oh,
he finally had enough of it. Set him up on the last lap of stage 1. Wood down to the inside. Tucker up top. Almost door banging in turn 3. Who is going to get back first and collect themselves a playoff point? Wood slides up right in front of Tucker. Here comes McGill. McGill and Johnson, they're going to slug it out. But MDW, Matthew David Wood, will win stage number 1. Tucker gets second. McGill, Johnson, Cardenas, the top 5. Flanagan, Haiti, Dressick, Bruce, and the animal Keith Bradley, the top 10 that will receive points. Now we're actually seeing Kermit the Frog. Luke Smith goes up to 10th. They'll sort all that out. Race director TJ Moore will figure all that out. But stage 1 belongs to the man that's up 36 spots, Matthew David Wood.
That kid is so smart, man. He is such a smart race car driver. Really, really talented. He executed that perfect, man. Came from the back, got himself right where he wanted to be, and then waited to the last possible minute to do it. And like you said, pushed them out and got up there where they didn't have to deal with anybody like McGill and any of those, and just took care of business. That was fantastic.
Yeah, very much. I look at Matthew David Wood, honestly, as I compare him to Denny Hamlin. And I will say this,
Well, that's a compliment coming from you, because you're a big Denny Hamlin fan, so that actually is a compliment. A lot of people that would be an insult, but from you, I know that's a compliment because you're a big Denny Hamlin fan. So,
well, I put it to you like this: Wood has come so damn close to winning this Friday night championship ever since he came in here, but something happens each and every time. But the man just goes out, the old boy just goes out there. Yeah, the old boy just goes out there and just absolutely kicks everybody's tail. If he doesn't, damn it, he's trying to one way or another. Kid's got speed, he's got skill, he's young, he's got a ways to go, but he just hadn't been able to figure it out to try to win the whole damn thing. And he sent me a message. I didn't want to say this, for the Dazzler 360 guys, for everybody out there watching. He apologized. He apologized for some of his comments that he had on Tuesday night. When Octavio Rondoletto beat him, but he got busted for speeding at Watkins Glen in the endurance race, and he apologized. I told him, we love it. We love to see the fire in all you guys. We love to see it. But I mean, certainly, I mean, he said, it wasn't how he wanted to be or how he wanted to present himself to the audience. So he apologized. Me, hell, I wouldn't have. I'd have been mad too. I'd have been. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, I said it. I mean, I said it Tuesday night. He was driving like a pissed off teenager, a redheaded stepchild, and he was, and he had every right to.
So,
but MDW gets you stage. Go ahead,
no,
Jim.
I was going to say. So you see, he didn't qualify, right? And he had a bad pit spot because of that. Look at this. He came on pit row first, and he's leaving in 7th place. Now, he did take tires, and a couple of guys in front of him did not. But there were guys in front of him that did take tires. So that, there's something to be said for qualifying and getting a good pit stall and all that stuff. And that's a prime example right there.
Yeah, absolutely is. We would take a commercial break, but we're not going to real quick. We'll talk to MDW Matthew David Wood. If I can find him, there he is right there, over there with, obviously, Mission 1 Esports. We'll bring a driver up here, gets him a stage 1 win. And Matthew David Wood, congratulations on stage 1. I mean, literally and truthfully, you made it look easy. I mean, hell, you started back, 37th, and you come up here in 30 laps, and you come up here and you get stage 1 win. I mean, you're literally making it look easy, bud.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun in here. It's awesome to have Rhett in here. This is a time, but I think the strategy delayed green. That's unfortunate, but yeah, it was. Mark is in here saying something, but yeah, the chat. I don't know. He was saying something. I couldn't tell what he was saying, but yeah, I think the strategy definitely worked out because a lot of people pitted beforehand, and then I was able to save a lot of fuel under yellow to kind of make myself made my bed and laid in it, and got up to the front, made some, I think it was a 4 wide pass. I was below the apron at one point, but that was fun. But there's been some wrecks, but thankfully we've been able to avoid it. I thought qualifying was 2 laps, it was 1, and then I was like, this is a drafting track, I'm gonna have fun going up through the field if I don't get wrecked.
So I got a question for you real quick about that.
Answer.
Of course, you obviously went on pit road first there since you won the stage. A couple of guys in front of you did just get fuel only there, but obviously taking that 36th pit stall down there, it's a bit of a disadvantage, and obviously you lost a few spots there because of that. Is that something that may be a little concerning to you late in the race if there's a late race pit stop and you may not be able to get off pit road as early as you'd like?
I think it's definitely a little slick back there, but my main focus is just going to be get to pit road cleanly, get in the box cleanly, don't slide the box, and I think I've done an absolutely perfect job at that so far. Rhett had an absolutely perfect pit stop, he said, so hopefully I don't think I'll lose too much time, especially with the draft, considering a 10th back on pit road will be about half a second, and then I'll gain that back. But I think it's not really going to be more about that for me as it is just execution overall. So, I'm just trying to have a good points day. I think this is about the best points day you could have so far. So, hopefully we can go out there and get a win, but points mean everything. So just looking to have a lot of fun out here.
What I will ask you one more question, then we'll let you jump back to Mission 1 Esports. But I mentioned this a while ago, and me and you, we talked this week. We talked this week, obviously, and and I mentioned you a while ago. Mentioned about the whole Octavio Rondoletto, the endurance race, and everything. And I mentioned that I look at you as Denny Hamlin. You've come so damn close so many times. You go out here, you wax and tail, and this and that, but you can't. You can't finish the job, I guess, as far as the championship goes, or something happens. Would you say that you're somewhat the Denny Hamlin here on the Friday Night Series?
I would say there's a couple people that can run for that candidate, but I've definitely been close. I think, and I don't want to at all ever sound braggy, and I don't want to glorify myself at all, because I'm racing against probably some of the best on iRacing, but I think I deserve a championship. But if that ever comes, it may never come. But I think what I can take out of it is that I've had pace, and I've shown that pace.
All right, buddy. We'll let you slide back in there. Good luck.
Thank you. God bless all.
Cut him off a little bit early. I tell you
No,
what,
no,
Jim, while we got the opportunity, he got to go. And I tell you what, while we got the opportunity, folks, here on the restart, crank them speakers up. Whatever you own, your iPhone, your iPad, your computer, hell, wherever you at, wherever you are, even if you're listed in your car on the National 360 Racing Network, crank it up for us right here for about 2 laps at Michigan. Wide open on the National 360 Racing Network.
Man, I love that so much.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
And obviously that right there was a salute, as always, a salute to the fans that make this this great league as big as it is. Obviously, to the fans that watch, that are entertained by the drivers, by us, by however you name it. But more importantly, Jim, as we are racing up here, Rhett Tucker leads, Brian Chew, Chris Blanchard, Peyton Johnson, and MDW, the top 5. But I do want to mention that not only was that right there for the fans as it is each and every week, but a little special with this one here this Friday night. Obviously, Veterans Day was earlier this week, so to the troops, guys. That one's for the troops as well.
Absolutely. That one's close to my heart. My dad was a World War II veteran, so always got the love for the troops.
Always got the love for the troops. My grandfather served in the Navy, and my grandfather served in the Navy. Just proud of him. Have a happy Veterans Day on Veterans Day. I got a great uncle. I think he was in World War II. I believe that's the one he was in. Yeah, World War II. Because if he was in World War I when I saw him, when I was a little kid, I don't know how the hell that would have worked out. But anyway, yeah, he was in World War II.
Well, what's funny is my dad was born in 1914. So that was like right around the time of World War I. He wasn't old enough to fight in it, but he was born around that time. Talk about seeing some things in your life, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely. It just the one thing I will say on this is not only with Veterans Day that's been this past Tuesday, but every day, if you get a chance and you see, a veteran, show them some love.
I do.
Tell them thank you very much for what they have done for
every
this country.
time I see one of those guys wearing one of those hats or something, I always do.
Absolutely. And if you, I'm not going to, Jim, I'm not going to Ron Taylor Saddle White, to be honest with you. I'm like him. I support the troops no matter what they're asked to do or whatever, but y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out on YouTube. He's got an idea of how to fund the war efforts. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're like, okay, why is he laughing about it? Just go watch it. I can't tell you about it here live on TV as we got a sputter in the back. No caution. Driver shot off through the grass and is sliding down big time. That is Jordan Durasic in the 6 and dropping back in an absolute hurry. Way back there. It was right in front of Jose Luis Rivera. Yeah. And we'll quit yapping about every damn thing else and worry about this race right here, because it is certainly starting to heat up, even up front, but really back there in the back where the Hornet's nest is.
Yeah, well, look at this, would you? See what number truck that is? Uh-oh. No, I believe we got a caution now. I think Matt Cherry,
caution.
Rodriguez, I believe. Let's see. Uh-oh, you can just see this coming with this wad of cars right here.
Damn.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, yeah, they're all over the – yeah, that's bad. There's Cherry out here.
Kind of a mini big one, if you will, there, Jim.
It was kind of a mini big one. I think Cherry's pretty tore up, looks like. He was the one that was backwards into the wall and then going backwards around the track. Let's see. Let's take a look at that from Cherry's angle and see what happened here. So he's going to get – well, he kind of – well, I don't know. It almost like he kind of – well, he was up on the hood of the whoever that was. I think I didn't want to think this, but he might have started this. Let's see. He kind of drifted over there into the one, and then that kind of slowed the one up, and the 44 got into the back of him.
I got a perfect explanation as to exactly what happened right here, Jim.
I can't wait to hear
Seriously. Go back to the replay and ride on board with Josh Rodriguez.
Okay.
And then after that, if you can, go ride it. Okay, watch Josh. Look at his wheel. It's kicking to the right.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, go watch Matt Cherry and see which way his wheel's going. And then after that, I'll explain exactly what happened.
All right, well, I got to find Matt Cherry now. They've all shuffled on me.
There it is right there. There's Matt Cherry.
Let's see if this will work. Probably not. Maybe.
Wheel never moved, did it?
It really didn't, did it?
Here's exactly what happened out of that, folks, and that has happened to me. You can ask Adam Newton, the Bulldog, this question as well, because this happened to us at this track, at this exact same track for Season 3 of the DSR Electric Truck Series. Side draft is a pain in the tail at some of these big tracks. What happened was how close they were getting. Rodriguez was right on his right rear. And when that side draft, when it's so much force, it will literally pull your truck towards the truck that side drafted you.
Right.
And the same damn thing happened to us. You watch it once again on this replay. Nobody's turning wheels. Rodriguez is not turning the wheel. Cherry's not turning the wheel. That is a racing incident 9 ways to Sunday right there. That shouldn't be an EOL to anybody. It's just a side draft. When you get that close, it will literally pull the truck over into the guy that side drafted you. It's happened many, many times. I've seen it numerous times. You call it net code, you call it whatever you want. But with that much air that's circulating out there, and oh yeah, let's not shy away from the fact they're going 170 miles an hour at that process as well.
Right.
But with just that little bit of air pocket and just how that side draft and how the force of it is, you slide down just a little bit. I mean, hell, he probably didn't have to move. Hell, the damn thing probably pulled it into Cherry, and Cherry's pulled him into him, and then there you go. But side draft will do that. 9 times out of 10, it will do something like that right there. Nobody's fault. It's just Rodriguez never turned the wheel. Cherry never turned the wheel. The air just sucked them right together, and bam, there you go. You got a 4-car wreck.
So I pulled
Happened
this
numerous times.
I pulled this up here with the lap leaders, and I look down. I see MDW down there. He's got 2 laps led, but he got the stage win out of the 2. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter how many laps you win or how many laps you lead, just as long as you lead the important laps, I guess you could say. A lot of drivers went down pit road while we were yapping right there for a second. And looks like everybody in the top 12 didn't even take a damn tire. No. They didn't take one. They didn't even put one on the right front or the right rear. They went ahead and said, screw it, we want gas. That is all we will take. Thank you very much. Fill me up, and don't worry about the gas prices here. And these race trucks, because Brady LaBeouf and Cody Knott are fitting the bill, footing the bill, I should say. TJ Moore might be footing it just a little bit as well. Here we go. Pace truck is off once again. Rhett Tucker, Peyton Johnson, Jeff Merck, Holden McGill, Matthew David Wood, the top 5. Seeing what happens. Remember, going all the way to 65 to finish off Glass Mechanic stage number 2. Tucker out front with Merck, Johnson, McGill, Bruce now sliding, trying to get around Wood, trying to stick it 3 wide. Johnson up top, Bruce in the middle, and Wood all the way down to the center where Grandpappy has the moonshot from Gritty, and they're door banging back there, looking 4 wide. There's Holden McGill. Good Lord, have mercy.
4 wide. Will you look at this? They're about to go 5 wide. Oh, my God. Oh, you got to love Michigan, though, just for that reason right there, man. There's not many tracks you can go 5 wide on and get away with it.
Good Lord, there's some 4 wide right there with Flanagan down on the bottom side. Big shot right here by Johnson trying to shove Merck. Tucker still leading this damn thing. Bruce trying to find a way around him. Bruce will take it down to the bottom side. Merck goes way up top. He'll follow Tucker off of turn 2. Brandon Schumann in the 52. You see him sliding back there, door to door with McGill. Right behind them, last season's champ, Matt Lee, up here in the conversation, up here inside the top 10, coming to 49 laps down. We're right there on the cusp of being halfway right here, Jim. Rhett Tucker out front. Tristan Bruce wants it, though.
Yeah, this is, I tell you what, man, they're getting really racy pretty early in this race, man. It's not just up here in the front. When you look at this back here, they are 3 and 4 wide everywhere.
Honestly, this looks like a damn horror movie back here. 4 wide, about every damn turn that you can get. Keith Bradley, the animal, kind of stuck smack dab in the middle. He has got a big bad spot right there. Jose Luis Rivera down there as well. One driver way up against the wall. But might have been Brandon Broadfoot, or might have been Meza. One of those drivers back there. They are swapping out 9 ways to Sunday back here, trying to keep it straight and still keeping it straight. Oh, Lord, there's Meza riding on board with him. Jose Luis Rivera up top as well. ServPro colors looking pretty good tonight here at Michigan.
Yeah, just look at this mess in front of him, would you? Oh, my goodness. He's down low. He don't want no part of that. I can't blame him, man. Oh, my goodness.
As much chaos is going on right here at the halfway point, I'd have been tail end Charlie and said, thank you very much. I'll stay back here in the back. I want absolutely no part of any of what is going on. Here comes Tristan Bruce. Outside with help from his teammate, Catchments Motorsports, Jeff Merck. They will go 1-2. Rhett Tucker, now he is caught in a bad spot down on the inside trying to make it happen. Merck, he'll stay in that position as well. They're riding on board with OTV. Tristan Bruce taking the lead. Freeman goes around Tucker. Schumann trying to find a way around Tucker. Everybody going around Rhett Tucker. Tucker all the way back to the 5th spot. Is here comes Jeff Merck, the man, the myth, the legend, against the youngster, his teammate off forward.
Yeah, these. Well, of course, that may be designed to get, Merck up there to lead a lap or something too, but probably not though. They don't. I don't think they team order quite like that.
Yeah, he didn't lead that lap.
No, he drove it out to. We got some door banging going on right here. Is that MDW? Who is that?
Rhett Tucker getting into Freeman.
Oh.
And caution is out on the Speedway. Another ServPro caution here in Glass Mechanic Stage 2.
Kermit the Frog there, I think.
No.
Yeah, I believe it was. Miss Piggy's gonna be quite upset about that.
Uh-huh. Poor Miss Piggy. There's the door banging we were talking about with Freeman and Tucker. And wow, Broadfoot just set it in there. Kermit the Frog trying to miss it. There's Meza. Everybody kind of like a domino effect stacking it up. Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith gets the bad end of the stick, gets the worst of it.
Yeah, he does. Let's see. I want to go back here. Let's go on board real quick with Meza.
Yeah, he didn't have nowhere to go.
No.
Just tried to lock it up and couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, that's just one of them situations, And Luke didn't, Kermit didn't do anything there really. Just he slowed up for a wreck, and they just got blasted. Ain't nothing you can do about that.
Tried to save it. Everybody else was able to save it, except for Luke Smith, who slides up, like you said. Miss Piggy's over there. Got some splaining to do.
Well,
Going to be a little bit upset down there in the pits, maybe talking to the other drivers, maybe getting with Meza one way or another. Jeff Merck leads up here tonight at Michigan. Bruce, Freeman, Tucker, Schumann, the top 5. We'll step away. So, hang on a minute. We ain't gonna step away yet. Let's see who goes down to pit road. Looks like, every damn body and their brother going down pit road, with the exception of Holden McGill and Matthew David Wood. Devin Painter stays out. Keith Bradley, they're going to stay out. So 4 drivers staying out. Looks like Matt Cherry's going to stay out, as well as Jordan Durasic for track position. Everybody else jumping down pit road for what should be gas only. Doesn't look like anybody's checking. Nope. Burke's going to take tires. So guys may be thinking a little bit right here to try to get an advantage to finish it off here in Glass Mechanics Stage 2. So pit stops underway. Some of them stayed out. We're going to take a pit stop with the guys that took one. We'll take a break. Be right back here at Michigan.
Starbase 1552 Comics. We sell everything a collector would want. Comics, Funkos, action figures, and so many more. A real American comic book shop. We are online only. Starbase 1552 Comics. Find us on eBay Auctions.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
And we're back here on the Desperate 360 Racing Network. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday evening. Redneck Announcer Jake Reeves with Jim Cunningham alongside. Producing and co-commentating. We're getting ready for a restart. A couple of them stayed out. A couple of them said, nope, we'll go get freshies. Only about a 10-lap difference, if you will. There you see it right there. McGill and others about 10 laps ago. Jordan Durasic 9 laps ago, matter of fact. There is Freeman with Curtis Banks. Curtis Banks was the last driver to pit about 10 laps ago. So Curtis Banks is up there in the mix, and then the rest of them just went in. Some took gas, some took tires. So be an interesting little play on how this is going to shape out for the end. Stage 2 presented by the Glass Mechanic for the ServPro 200. Here tonight, ServPro getting their love on the cautions and on the title sponsorship of this round here of season 11. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. McGill gasses up. Wood right beside of him. Remember, MDW won stage number 1, trying to go for the sweep here tonight. Talked about them points he's trying to go after. He's going to have to go against his teammate, Holden McGill, in the number 2. Keith Bradley, the animal, trying to slide up here, being a little sneaky in that 4 as well. As hell yeah, here we go. 3 wide once again back there in the back. Front 3, nose to tail, almost slam drafting, if you will. Front 3 trying to get away, Jim.
Yeah, they're trying to pull away here again, set themselves up for a little 10-lap shootout here to the stage break. I believe that's right, 10 laps. I'm not too good with the math once I get past my fingers, you know.
I ain't neither. Well, I mean, hell, I ain't neither. Hell, when I graduated from college, it took me 2 or 3 times to pass college algebra. So, I mean, it is what it is. I never did. Yeah, just hey, a redneck going to college and he couldn't pass college algebra. That ain't breaking news, folks. That is legit. As we got another ServPro caution out here on the racetrack.
That ain't breaking news.
No, that is not.
Who in the world was involved in this caution? What happened here? Do we even know?
Hell, to precaution, probably.
Oh, no, there it is back there.
A little bit of action back there in the back.
I don't even know who it
Around
was.
Around the 10th, 11th, 15th place trucks back there in the back.
I was thinking it was Meza it was involved, but no, it's actually right in front of Meza. It was a 28, maybe? 24? No. Oh, I think it was Ed Osborne. That's who it was. It was Osborne involved. That's him. Boy, he's having a bad night, ain't he?
Yeah, I mean, Ed Osborne, who started up toward the front.
Maybe hold on, I might be wrong here. That might not be Ed Osborne.
Well, still ain't worked out good for him. Down 35 spots from where he started.
He's having a bad night for sure. All right, let's see.
Isaac Bevan is down pit road right now. Isaac Bevan might have been the one that might have get caught up in that one.
Let's see if that was it. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's up against the fence there. Bevan is. Yeah,
he's up into the fence.
Yeah,
bam.
Right across. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say that ain't too bad. It is now though.
Yeah, backing it into the fence, passenger side first, straight into the fence. And Jim, I've talked about this numerous times, and these walls, granted, they show that there is a safer barrier on the inside, on the outside, everything else to cushion the blow.
Yeah, don't.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
In real life,
it's like
it may stop somebody from dying, but it don't do nothing to soften up the damage these cars take for sure.
Yeah, but the thing is about with iRacing, the safer barriers, it doesn't matter. It's still like hitting a damn concrete wall. It'll tear your truck all to pieces. So I mean, it doesn't matter as far as that goes. But getting nitty gritty time, baby. Right here at the end of stage number 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. Who is going to win this thing? Is it going to be Wood try to sweep it? Could it be any of these other guys up here at the front? Jeff Merck up here sitting in the 10th spot. He's on freshies as well. Looks like everybody is ready to rock and roll. Everybody's ready to get it going.
So who has the freshest tires? Do we know that? Who's up there that's got the freshest of tires?
I would say
Painter? No, he's 14 laps ago.
Bruce. Tristan Bruce.
Tristan Bruce, yeah, sure is. Sure is. Let's see if those tires really matter here. I mean, they should, but they're only 10 laps fresher than the guys up front. So, and I think with Michigan, I think once the tires kind of level off once they get to a certain point, you know what I mean? Like for that first few laps, they're really strong, but I think that they level off quick, and I think they kind of balance out a little bit. We'll see.
I think so too. I think it'll probably be that way as well, and so it'll be a pretty good one out of all this. And real quick, Jim. Granted, so as we're coming to one to green, obviously I haven't put out a podcast episode lately. Obviously, my life for the past 4 months has been wide open. I mean, fast. I mean, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to put out a podcast episode. And I know a lot of people love the We Got Beef and me having my beef and me having my say on stuff. And so, I still try to put it out there, but I do it and during broadcast. The only problem is I kind of censor it a little bit from what I would usually say on my podcast. So for some of you guys, as we're getting ready to come back to green to end Glass Mechanic Stage 2, I'll give you a beef. Something that happened today, matter of fact. I'll get you a beef right here. Now, real quick, here's my beef. when you're going to put out a product, any product, know your customer base. Know your customer base on what you are trying to accomplish, and don't put out the same crap that you've been trying to put out for the past 3 years. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll tell you about it right here in a second as we get ready for this restart. But that's just a warmer upper. That's a mini beef sandwich, which will lead into the whole we got beef that we got on the griddle.
So you
here we go.
The prime rib's coming.
Prime rib is coming. Green flag back in the air. Holden McGill gasses up. Keith Bradley trying to jump out here, maybe steal one. MDW right there lined up as well. Woo! Here comes Jordan Durasic, number 6. Past series champion here on the Friday night series, trying to make it happen. There's your stage lengths and how far that they're going to be going in each and every one of those stages. 30, 35, and 35. You do the math. It ain't college algebra, folks. It's just straight up adding. You get 100. McGill, Bradley, Durasic, MDW, John Freeman. Here they come, looking 3 wide all the way back there as they hit the line on lap 62.
Yeah, there's definitely some guys trying to make a move. I'm waiting to see what Bruce is going to do on them fresher tires, but right now he's just kind of standing pat right now. It's on that inside down there.
And he may be actually in that boat of let's not burn our stuff up and may try to flip the stage. Try to get him some stage points right here. Stay out for the 53. Then again, maybe he's really trying to work for it. And he's just boxed in and he's got nowhere to go.
He is boxed in. He's liable to send it right up the middle there if those two split again. The MDW might be in trouble here, though. Bradley down lows. Got it working.
Oh, wow. Tristan Bruce trying to send it right here.
Gets
right here where Keith Bradley is. Ooh. Oh, baby. Driving like it is the last lap. Woo! Somebody sending it on the bottom side. The man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Merck sends it down here. Absolutely motor it. It's Jeff Merck on the freshies. Sends it. Gets up in behind Holden McGill. Able to make that spot. Pulled the slider. Got him a twofer, if not a threer, if you will. Bruce right behind MDW. 2 to go in stage 2 as they go into 1.
They've cut MDW off twice. Merck has moved up twice in front of MDW to keep him from making a run.
Miguel trying to block 2 lanes at one time. Catch Fence Motorsports occupied 2nd and 3rd. Here comes Bruce. Bruce down to the inside, gets to the left rear. McGill now, he'll be up on the top side. Mark trying to make something happen. Here we go. Bruce flies it right across the nose, almost gets right rear hooked. McGill sitting in the 2nd spot. Merck there trying to go to the top side as well. Peyton Johnson, David Flanagan smack dab in the mix as well. They have bypassed the animal. Keith Bradley and MDW Matthew David Wood. Bruce leads. Here comes Merck. Final time off turn 2.
Yeah, I believe that Tristan Bruce slid right up where he needed to be. I think this is arguably going to be either he's going to get wrecked or it's going to be his to win, I think.
Yeah, you better watch his tail right here. Here comes Jeff Merck trying to get a run up on the top side, but Flanagan will try to occupy him any way that he can. Peyton Johnson down to the inside. Here he comes. Tristan Bruce into 3 as they're 3 wide. 2 rows deep. Bruce will end up winning stage number 2. Merck, Flanagan, Tucker, and Johnson, the top 5. But remember, we will stay green. Here at the end of Glass Mechanics Stage 2, we're staying green right at the end, baby. They are still racing.
Oh, no, Merck
Jeff
is on his
over
roof.
on his lid. Oh, baby, what a flip.
Yeah, that was all right. Yeah, that was not good there. Well, let's see here now.
Oh, this is going to be a hide your kids, hide your wife kind of video.
Yeah,
right here.
We might have to put the gyro cam on this one.
Bad boy going to be a spinning like a top. I can guarantee.
He just kind of. It wasn't as dramatic as I thought. We're gonna take a ride, but I don't think it's gonna be. Let me find that gyro cam here real quick before I do this.
It might have not been as dramatic as it could have been. It's still dramatic. I would say that. I mean, you riding on the left side of your damn window, you got to be flipping a little bit. Here you go. Check this out. Oh, dear Lord.
I just sliding along. Sparks are flying. Look, Merc, he didn't even twitch, man. Look, he just let me turn this wheel over here and get it back going again. I'm good.
I know exactly what was going through. I know exactly what he said as soon as he got tagged, and I'm not even going to say it live because I will get fired. But Lord have mercy, what a ride for Jeff Merck. And now what's going to be the interesting...
I thought you were going to say, I know exactly what was going through him right there. I was going to say, what, lunch?
Right. There's that option, too, out of it. There is that option out of it, too. But here's going to be the interesting part. What will Bruce, what will Flanagan, what will Lee, what will Tucker do?
We know MDW's going to come get tires and gas. They're all coming. Everybody's going to come here. Yeah, they're all coming here. Let's jump back to live. Yeah, everybody's coming.
Yeah, I think 4 freshies and fill it up. I think that's what the plan is for these guys. We'll talk Tristan Bruce here in just a second after they get through with the pit stops. But, Jim, back to what I was talking about a while ago.
Tell me about the prime
with my beef. Yeah, I got to pop this up right here. So, with the beef, this is, I mean, it's like I said, know your customer before you put the product out. Now, for those of you that do not know, just throwing it out there, on the side when I'm not watching watching the kid, playing with the kids and hanging out with my wife and family and working and doing this, I play video games. That's a shocker. Yeah. You wouldn't have thought that.
Shocking.
But I play shooting games like, Battlefield. And I know a lot of people don't understand where I'm going with this. Here's the point I'm trying to make. And it irks me to this point because I've seen it over and time again, and I've talked about it. I even talked about it on my podcast as well. But the Call of Duty franchise is absolutely trash. And Jim, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Some of you out there probably does know what I'm talking about, but they're absolute trash. They put out the stupidest stuff I've ever seen and think people's going to buy it. Well, guess what? They got made look like a bunch of fools this year. Because they put out so much money to put out that product, and I think only 60,000 people ended up buying it. As opposed to the other big-time shooting games right now that have got about 300,000 people, and that's just on computer. That's not on PlayStation, Xbox, all that other stuff. Here's the point I'm trying to make. If you're going to put out a product, put the good product out there. Don't put out something that you think's going to look good. Put out something that everybody else is talking about. If they're talking good about it, if they want you to put it out there, freaking put it out there. We're hardworking Americans. We pay for this stuff. Put the product that we want out there. I'm sorry, I got to do it. We got beef. It's sad. The customers is always right. Ain't that right, Jim?
That's what they say.
There you go. Customers is always right. And apparently they don't give a damn. That's just them, and that's why they are losing they're losing their tail. Real quick.
I have to say, I haven't played Call of Duty since like the original Black Ops came out, maybe.
Well, Modern Warfare 3 was pretty good. Ghost was pretty good. And then they went with it, exoskeleton jumping and all that other crap. It's all a bunch of BS. Real quick, we'll bring up your Stage 2 winner, Tristan Bruce. Tristan, buddy, how's that truck feeling out there?
Oh, it's really good. Michigan's always a good place for me. Really fast every time I come here. Yeah, should be a good last 32 laps.
All righty, buddy. Well, we'll let you go. We know you're doubling up, getting ready for the restart. So good luck, and try to keep it in one piece. Don't be like Merck and flip it down the backstretch.
Yeah. I don't think I'm as a weapon as he is.
Oh, wow. All right. Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You got a lot going on right there. You're getting ready for a restart, Jim.
Apparently, calling Merck a weapon.
Calling Merck a weapon. We got a spitter on the backstretch at the start.
What?
But Jim, I think that would actually be a second one for here tonight. I mean, you calling your teammate a weapon? We got beef. I think that's some beef right there, baby. That's some beef.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened.
Oh, wow. Speaking of Jeff Merck. Oh,
The weapon himself.
Oh, baby, they stacked up at the back. He tried to jam on the brakes.
And he got jammed.
And it was a no-go. Yeah, he got jammed. He didn't get jammed. He got rammed.
He did get rammed. Man.
It's like them new Dodge Rams that are coming out next year in NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be something new. That'll be something new for a lot of money to spend money on iRacing for. You know,
there's another beef. That's a whole other topic right there for that right there. That may be what comes out next week for the beef segment right there.
Yeah, I could see that.
Couldn't damn. Oh wow, something brand new. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but you got to pay for it. Well, why? I mean, hell, everybody's spending $200 every 2 years or every 2 years on this stuff, and then you want us to spend more money on the cars? I mean, come on.
Hey, they gave them.
We got
They gave away a free car recently. They came out with something new that was free. I don't remember what it was, but it was something.
That's why you don't remember it, because it probably wasn't worth it.
I'm just having a sip of something to drink. I'm not going to say anything there. You know what we should do right here? We should probably take a commercial break right here is what we probably should do.
Yeah. Before we get ourselves into more trouble, we'll take a quick commercial break. Bring you back. Stage 3 here at Michigan. Don't go anywhere. We're back here at Michigan. Oh, baby, this is when it's going to get good. Is we see it out there in the live chat all the time. Stage 3 is when it really heats up, and pretty damn good feeling. I think it's fixing to happen. We've already had a couple upside down. We've already had teammates try to go after teammates, taking shots at teammates, and guys, you know, getting rammed. We pretty much had it all here tonight, Jim.
We have. Said we don't have a lot of activity in the live chat tonight. Come on, folks, let's fire it up. We know you're out there watching. We can see you watching. So let's get the live chat going tonight. Tell us what you think's going to happen here. Tell us who your pick is.
Do like Dean. Do like Dean, Jim. If you don't comment, I'm shutting down the broadcast. Do like Dean says.
That's
right. If we don't get at least 5 people talking in the next 5 minutes, you shut the broadcast down. That's what he says all the time.
I don't want to get fired. You know, they like Dean. They might run me off. You never know.
Load up that live chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We don't give a damn about our address. Just let us know who you watching, who you pulling for, where you at, all that good stuff. What you doing here on a great Friday night. We know you're watching the NASRA 360 Racing Network, but how you feeling here tonight? Green flag back in the air. Rhett Tucker, Adam Newton, the Bulldog, who has certainly been on a pretty good tear on the DSR Let's Truck Series Monday Night Series. Up here trying to mix it up a little bit here at Michigan. Blanchard, Montgomery, Tristan Bruce, one stage 2. Everybody mixing it up. Everybody paired on 67. Got the freshies, got the gas. Going to try to make it as long as they can right here. Jim, Adam Newton, and Tucker going at it for the lead.
Yeah, and we got 3 wide back there, just a couple cars back, and they're trying to leave space out there for them to take it 4 wide. Look at them. Oh, there we go. The 9's around.
Oh, and he's going to come back up the track.
Oh,
Blanchard coming back up. Everybody jamming on the brakes. Whew.
Yeah, that's not going to be pretty when it's all said and done.
Yeah, they were trying to wreck, and they damn sure did. Blanchard sends it.
They figured
or
out how to do
sent,
it.
if you will.
All right, let's see here. Now, I know Blanchard's going to be way down here. Let's see if we can see what's happening. We don't want that camera angle.
Let's see who tagged Blanchard. Sent him around. He took a shot, tried to jump down. Peyton Johnson in the 15 was the one that got him, set him. And everybody trying to lock it down. That certainly could have been worse than what it really was.
I was about to say the same thing. That could have been a whole lot worse than it was.
I mean, I was waiting on somebody to just send it in there full throttle and send Blanchard to the moon. Or at least send him over the catch fence, but nobody did. Maybe a little tag right there, tagged into Blanchard and got him.
Relatively speaking, there's some action down there. The 87 went around, but I don't know that was too hard of a hit or anything. That was Keith Haney. Yeah, that definitely could have been worse than it was for sure. I thought for sure it was going to be complete chaos when we went back and looked at the replay when he went back up the track.
Yeah, it could have been, but got lucky on it, and it wasn't as bad as, like I said, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Could have been a whole lot worse, but it was not. And luckily everybody able to slide by it, not get any damage out of it. A couple of them. But got a little tag out of it. Blanchard got the worst end of it. We'll see what happens, see if he could slide his way back up here. I tell you what, let's talk to the man, the myth, the legend, as we see guys faking it out, trying to jump down pit road, but they decide not to.
There's a few of them coming.
A couple of them jumping down pit road. We'll see if I was going to talk to Jeff Merck.
Well,
but he is on pit road, so we'll just go ahead and we'll just wait.
Night.
That's why I want to talk to him. Just to see what's up. I'm like Dean now. I get to where I'm like Dean. Come on, bring the entertainment, baby.
I mean, Jeff is pretty calm, though, even when it's all hectic like that. Where is he on pit road? I don't even see him, is he?
He is.
Well, I'm blind, apparently. There's so many drivers in here, my little words are too small for me.
He's right there in that 60, right behind Dylan Cardenas, right there on pit road, and certainly maybe trying to get some damage fixed one way or another.
Yeah, he's probably working on it. Yeah, he is working on it.
Well, he might be sitting there for a second, so why not? We'll just go ahead and bring him on up here.
Let's start some
see what happens. The man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Merck, buddy, you got a coffee?
Yeah, I got. You dang right, we got beef. My dang teammate calling me the weapon. Now you wait till I meet him at Daytona. I'm gonna stuff his little butt in a trash can. I know he's listening. That's why I'm giving him crap.
He did call you the weapon, though, and then you got weaponized right after that.
Oh yeah, well that's a nickname his dad gave me. Actually, he called me the weapon, and he told me that his dad gave me that nickname. I was like, oh, I got to put that on my Discord handle. So you can thank Trip Bruce for that one.
There you go.
Yeah, it's there. It is there.
So so is that your new nickname? We're just going to call you the weapon from now on? It's a pretty cool nickname. It could be a lot worse. I've certainly been called a lot worse than that.
Yeah, once he told me that's what Trip called me, I kind of liked it. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely putting that on my Discord handle for sure. So that's when I changed it to the weapon.
There we go.
Let me ask you this. Granted, the weapon is the weapon or the man, the myth, the legend? Which one do you think's better?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like that man, the myth, the legend, but everybody already knows that. So if I use the weapon, it's something everybody doesn't know, you know? I'm not stuck on myself or anything. I'm just confident.
That's right.
What they...
Jeff, what's it going to take to try to get back up at the front, bud?
I got to get this turd repaired. I still got like a minute 17. When I got ran over on that restart, I checked up, and a guy behind me, I don't know, was looking at his phone or cleaning his wheel or something, and just ran right over me. So,
yeah, we showed that.
I still got a minute 17. Yeah. What about when I was sliding down the back straightaway on my lid? I can show that.
Several angles of that. You weren't on your lid; you was on your door, as far as that goes.
Yeah, I was kind of like up on the nose, kind of.
We got it. We got it from several angles, including got a camera on you in there, just watching you do nothing, just hanging out while you were sliding down the track.
Just hanging on the wheel, right? Never let go.
Riding it out.
All right. All right, Jeff. All right, well, Jeff, buddy, good luck the rest of the race, bud.
All right, guys. See ya.
I'll let him slide down there, get ready for this restart. As Adam Root, Matthew Montgomery going to lead him back. Boy, I'm telling you what, if you are the leader and you get on a green light checker attempt, you may be in the catbird seat. The only problem is everybody's able to get a shot, try to drive back up there, slingshot, and try to get to you. Adam Newton is gone. Tristan Bruce diving down to the inside, took it 3 wide, back to 2 wide. Montgomery in behind Tucker. Bruce now down on the bottom side. Johnson trying to follow. Flanagan there as well with Matt Lee, last season's champ. Everybody chasing the Bulldog off turn 4.
Yeah, you got Flanagan down there it looks like he's trying to, well, I thought he was going to, up into the wall. Oh, they're going to hang on to it, though. Ooh, I tell you what, that was close right there. I don't know. That 24 I'm not sure he's okay yet.
Yeah, Tucker sent Newton into the fence. Everybody dodged it down to the bottom side. Now Montgomery and Bruce, they're going to battle it out for the lead. Flanagan, Tucker back there 3rd and 4th. Matt Lee in 5th now after everybody shot around Adam Newton. Newton free-falling back here, sitting at a bad spot. Has fell back all the way to the 22nd spot. He was up there racing for the lead. But now Tristan Bruce has got it, and we got a caution on the Speedway. Dylan Cardenas, I believe there might have been one driver that got involved in this one.
Ed Lichty, maybe? Or Adam Lichty.
Adam Lichty.
Oh,
wow. And Jeff Mark again.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, man. All right, so Lichty hit the wall and was trying to get off the track, and I would have to say awareness here was at an all-time low.
Wow.
Boy,
I mean, just tell us how you really feel, Jim.
Well, it seemed to me like there was plenty of time to see that happening. I might be wrong. Let me look again.
No, you're right.
I mean, he's already. You should be aware that some guy's out of control, and then just, I mean, didn't even turn the wheel. Never even tried to avoid it. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, it is what it is, but, you know, I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not of their doing necessarily, you know, but by the same token, I don't know.
I'll counter that, Jim. I'll counter that.
He should have stayed up on the wall.
Damn right he should have.
Yep.
Yes, he should have. He should have. I mean, the first thing you're thinking about when you bounce it up off the wall, everybody's first thought is, get it off the wall, get it off the wall, get it off the wall. But in the presence of mind, if you've got guys coming behind you, you want to stay up against the wall and let them go down. Now, if you stay up against the wall and somebody's riding the fence, well, that's just a bad luck deal. I mean, that's just bad beat 9 ways Sunday.
Right.
You can't help that. But when you bounce off the wall, don't come down in front of traffic when everybody is hauling the mail. You don't do that.
You're right. You're right. I'll give you that one.
I mean, those guys are expecting him to stay high, which, I mean, they're not driving the truck for him, and that just gets into a whole different beef. We're taking a break. Take a commercial break before I start. before I start saying something else, Jim. Take a commercial break. We'll be back here at Michigan.
is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
And we're back here at Michigan, getting ready for a restart. Tristan Bruce up here on the front row with David Flanagan, Matt Lee, Jordan Jurassic, Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson up here, the top five. Remember Tristan Bruce, Matt Lee, drivers out of the Catch Fence Motorsports stable. Definitely going to help each other out, and that's exactly what it was. Bruce and Lee timing it, letting each other know when to go, and it will work out fantastic for Catch Fence Motorsports. They'll go 1-2. Flanagan will drop back into the third spot. Pater will try to go after Jurassic for the fourth spot. And Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson battling with Broadfoot back here as well. Trevor Asperdahl, Dustin Scruggs, James Beard, the top 10 off turn 2.
This is it was a tight little battle right there. There was three trucks right on top of each other, but they've kind of separated out. Oh, we got trouble again, and another caution on the track. My goodness, guys.
Another ServPro caution. Ports Poppers instant replays. See what happens. Hunt Wigginton gets tags sent around on the backstretch. Lucky for him, he does not go into the wall, get caught up in anything. Able to straighten it out.
Yeah.
Get back going. So
then he jumped to the pits, which would indicate to me that maybe it's not as good as we think it is. So let's see what did here. The camera angle's terrible with the sunlight. Here we go. Just right across, I can't tell who that was, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird that he jumped back to the pits. It didn't seem like it was that severe, did it?
no, I mean, it didn't, but maybe flat spotted tires, maybe have an extra set in there to burn, and maybe that's what he's thinking, to just try to get him some fresh rubber, try to send it back out there and see what happens. I tell you what, we get a little bit of love out there in the chat from some of the guys. You know, we have heard some of you happy to see you back in the States. JD, I tell you what, where is he at? Let's get him up here. Oh, buddy, Jordan Jurassic running in P4 up 3 spots from where he started. And he says, screw it, he's going to stay out on the track, so this is going to be even better. I mean, I wouldn't even think of when they come off forward, but Jordan, buddy, how you been? Also, happy to see you back in the States. So happy to see you back down here, buddy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's good to be back in the States. I don't know how this race is going to go. It's been very topsy. I don't know if it's going to go long, and we just keep getting to get a lot of cautions for it. But our Shady Acres Broadcasting Chevrolet is doing pretty good. I mean, just need to catch a good set to earn our last set of tires. I don't know when that will be. Could be 2 laps, could be never laps, but we'll see.
Jim, get anything?
No, I was just trying to show off the logo there. I love the microphone with the mouth. So I was just over here putting the camera on the microphone with the mouth. I'll let you do the talking over there. I'm just going to show off the truck.
Attaboy. Yeah, I mean, awesome paint scheme and logos and all that good stuff. And obviously Shady Acres Entertainment always comes out and hollers at us out there in the live chat. I have not seen Shady Acres out there in the live
he's
chat.
in there.
Oh, yes, I have actually. Yep. It was earlier on. Talk about Shady Acres and what they've done for you. For sponsoring you and everything that you got going on.
Yeah, Shady Acres is. I mean, they've been a partner of us for probably the last 3-4 years. I mean, it's been a pretty strong relationship. I hope we continue to keep going through this for many more seasons. We try to do our best, try to get some more wins for them. But yeah, hopefully y'all can go support their YouTube page and like and subscribe.
Sounds like a plan. We're Jordan Jurassic, buddy. Good luck the rest of the race. See what happens. And teammate Dylan Cardenas down there, maybe be talking to him as well, buddy. But good luck the rest of the race. Try to keep it in one piece.
Thank you, y'all guys. Have a good one.
That was Jordan Jurassic, a past champion here on the Friday Night Series. And, James Hopper out there, this is JD-FTR. I'm assuming, Jim, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming that would mean father, right? So I'd say that's Jordan Jurassic's father. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I would think so. That's what I think.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure. If it is, he's pretty clued into using the abbreviations and stuff. I'd have just typed father out there, so.
I'm gonna end up probably getting some help for this if my dad ever sees this broadcast. But yeah, I agree with you 100% because my dad wouldn't have a damn clue about that FTR stuff.
Oh,
he would not even shoot through that. So, and he would agree with that. I mean, Dad's just not technologically advanced. I'll just put it to you that way. Dad's old school, so he may not get mad at me for saying that. He'll probably look at me and go, "Well, hell, you wasn't really lying." Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Jordan Jurassic, Trevor Ashburnoff, Dustin Scruggs, James Beard, Brian Chew, now Peyton Johnson up here mixing it up. Here on the restart with 13 laps to go.
Come on, boys.
It's time to settle it here, Michigan. Yeah, baby. Let's get us a green flag finish right here for the fans.
Yes, indeed. I'm not real confident that's going to happen, but that's what I'm hoping for.
And apparently, FTR stands for Full Throttle Racing, so sorry about that. Apparently, we mixed that all the way around. Copenhagen, once again, Scruggs, Astronaut starting to mix it up. Here comes Raul Meza. Raul Meza has never won here in Nazareth. Could tonight be the night? Meza's up here in the mix. Montgomery now up in the mix. JD trying to hold them all at bay. Peyton Johnson trying to send it down on the bottom side to try to make it stick. They're wrecking. Bradley sends it. Rivera, he almost goes around. Rodriguez tried to save it as well. Hell, they almost was able to save it, but caution is out off turn 2.
Yeah. That was, okay, that was a hot mess is what that was. That's
wow.
All right. They're just wrecking everywhere there. Look. Well, the sun's getting brutal, huh?
It very much is.
Maybe that's what's causing all the cautions, you think?
It could be. Honestly, I mean, it very much could be. It could have a little bit to do with that. With just how that is and everything else. You see right there, contact going around. Johnson goes around. Rodriguez goes around. Rivera and Bradley, they got sent sideways as well. So very much could be that issue. Very much could be. So
let's see. Now we're going to be what? We're going to have about 8 to go probably when we go back green. Something like that.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Let's check on our pit stoppers here. Let's see what we got going on. Most recent was Tristan Bruce. Look at this. Now, he's back in 11th, but here he is again, the guy with the freshest tires on the track, just like at the second stage break. That's interesting.
Yes, that it is. So this is going to be a wild one right here, about a last 10-lap shootout. to decide it here tonight for the ServPro 200 for the next round of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. This is surely to be a dandy of a finish, to be honest with you. A straight up dandy of a finish. Hey, by the way, you think you're just loving this right here? If you're just loving what you're seeing here tonight at Michigan, get ready for next Friday night. It's going to be a good one.
Were we at Talladega?
Very good one. Talladega Super Speedway. If you thought you just saw all the Super Speedway action here tonight, just wait till you see it next week when there'll be 3 wide, possibly 4 wide. Hell, we've seen 4 wide here tonight, but it'll
5.
be 3 wide, all that good stuff as well. Yes, sir. I mean, we've seen 5 wide as well. So Talladega is surely to not disappoint. And also, with Talladega being this coming Friday for the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series, the next week after that will be Thanksgiving. And guess what happens the week of Thanksgiving? It's the King of Talladega.
Oh.
Well, that too. Yeah. I mean, you get fat and full, but you also get fat and full watching the NASRA 360 Racing Network with the King of Talladega, obviously with the NASRA 500 King of Talladega race. So make sure you get yourself signed up for that. And that'll be a barn burner. So a lot of Talladega.
Tell them a little bit about that.
Here.
Tell them a little bit about that. I don't know a whole lot about it myself. I'm kind of new to the whole NASRA and the King of Talladega thing. Just talk about that just a little bit, if you would, real quick, while we got a minute here.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, what it is,
it's like a week long worth of races or something.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, and if you're new to the channel, by all means, obviously like and subscribe to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Keep up with the, the King of Talladega, also with all the races going on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, all parts in between. But the King of Talladega, if you wasn't with us earlier this year, we had the Great American Sim Race, which was the NASRA 500 at Daytona. You had the whole week-long thing. You had, qualifying races. Drivers, we ran through a qualifying deal. Every single driver ran and done qualifying laps. And basically, you started and everything else, and then you could rebuy as many times as you wanted to. There was qualifying races each and every night. You finished in the top 3. You were guaranteed, you were locked in to make it. I believe that's what it was. Yeah, the top 3. And I don't know how the format's going to be for this one, but it basically culminated all the way to the duels, and then how everything was situated. You would come down to a 40 truck field or 40 car field for the NASRA 500 for the Great American Sim Race. You have your 40 car field for Cup cars, and then it was a 200 lap race on Saturday. I believe it was Saturday. Run it all the way for that, and then at the end of it, somebody got paid a hell of a lot of cash.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it was very successful. It was very successful, and we're planning on doing it again come January for the second rendition of the Great American Sim Race. But this one's kind of a little teaser, I guess, if you will. It's the King of Talladega. Same format. You can rebuy as many times as you want to, and try to win a lot of cash out of it in the same process. But you got to go through the ringer. You got to go through the gauntlet. Just like the drivers here tonight have went through the gauntlet for 200 miles. We ain't there yet, but still got 8 laps to go. Peyton Johnson trying to get away. Jordan Jurassic trying to give chase on the inside. Trevor Astronaut, Dustin Scruggs, Red Tucker, top 5. Meza back there in 6th, like I said, has never won here in the North American Sim Racing Association. Meza would love to do it, but Peyton Johnson driving around the outside. Jordan Jurassic trying to give chase on the inside.
I'll tell you what, there's a name we haven't talked about all night, Trevor Astronaut. We have not mentioned him all night long, and here he is right up here at the end, pulling away, getting a nice run out there with Peyton Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely a wild run right here. Going around trying to make it happen, and caution is out once again.
What in the
ServPro
world?
Caution out once again. Wow.
Yeah.
Ran a broadfoot.
Yeah.
Hard impact
just
in that
got
side
loose
of the
on him.
wall.
Did he just pit? Did he have cold tires on there or what? Yeah, he did, huh? Yep. Sure did. Well, no, pitted on lap 85. They shouldn't have been. They shouldn't have been that fresh. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. Well, we're going to end up turning this thing into a shootout. It looks like. I was really hoping we were going to get a little bit of a. Wait a minute. Did it just say Trevor Astronaut jumped to the pits? Why would he jump to the pits?
Oh, baby.
What happened?
I am not 100% on that.
He obviously must have had some kind of equipment failure or something.
Something amiss on that. Not 100% sure why he did that.
No, I can't. I mean, clearly nothing happened to his truck. I mean, he just was down on the bottom and he just pulled it over and parked it. He was obviously having some kind of equipment problem there. Just pulled it over and parked it. Wow.
Wow.
That's unfortunate, man. I hate to hear that.
Trevor Astronaut.
Somebody said Trevor got a call. That's probably a joke, but I can't imagine at this point that I'd take anybody's phone call. The president could call me and I wouldn't answer it. Not at that spot.
So obviously out there, we mentioned it a second ago, James Hopper talked about FTR, Full Throttle Racing, and that is a racing league on NASCAR 25. Which is something pretty cool.
Have you played it yet?
I have very much, and I mean, granted, I'm not a game reviewer.
No, you are though.
I don't.
You are.
Well,
you're a regular
kinda,
guy. You're a regular guy who likes racing and plays games. Did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not paid by IGN or any of them other stupid people, to do those game reviews because I don't believe in all of them. But I will give you my honest opinion of it. I thought it was fantastic.
Okay.
I really did. But because it was better. Okay, so apparently Trevor Astronaut, he's on call for work. So apparently there you go.
Wow,
hey, work pays the bills, baby. iRacing ain't gonna pay for your damn internet. Work's gonna pay for your internet and your power. I guarantee you that. But back to what I was saying, NASCAR 25, like I said, I liked it. Obviously iRacing produced it as well. Yeah. iRacing had a big hand in it as well. And they had a lot of build up for it. And there was a lot of hype for it. And I enjoy it very much. I still play it. Is it iRacing? No. I mean, does it look like iRacing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, with the graphics on, obviously PS5, Xbox, and then now on Steam. You can get it on Steam now as well. But it's not iRacing. It is not as realistic as iRacing. But if you want to play something, if you want to get into racing, sitting on the couch and just having a cold one and, just kind of just kicking back and just racing and having nothing to worry about anybody having beef with you later on down the road, I think it's, in my opinion, I think it's one of the best NASCAR games that was made. So, I ain't saying it is the best NASCAR game that was made.
So it's a single player thing, or is it online multiplayer?
It's online multiplayer, and you can do split screen. You can do the whole 9 yards. So right. It is very good. You can't buy it at the store. You got to buy it on the PlayStation Store, the Xbox Store, or Steam Store. They only got it digital. So, but it is very well worth checking out when you get the opportunity. So check that out when you can. Like I said, I wasn't paid to say it. As just the honest working man's opinion. Green flag is out. And the yellow flag is out. We got another caution.
What in the world is going on, people?
And we will go to overtime.
No, not yet, though, huh? Are we? Yeah, I guess we probably are, aren't we? God, what is happening here? All right.
I'm going to assume there was a stack up at the end of it right here. See smoke popping up.
Yeah, it's not. It's for some reason.
Wow. Dana Shepard, Matt Sherry, and others, a damn pile up right here coming to the line. Hunt Wade's getting involved as well.
Oh, look at this, would you? Oh.
Somebody got a somebody got a bad bump gone wrong. Somebody missed a shift, spun the tires. Something happened. Caused calamity. Ed Osborne getting involved in it as well.
Boy,
Caution is out.
Ed's had a rough night, man. Well, just keeps doing that. What a mess this has turned out to be. It's just smoking across the line. It keeps doing this. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh my gosh. They're doing the sad part is they're doing like 60 miles an hour, and we wreck half the field. All right, folks. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We got infinite amount of attempts at this, so officially, I guess this will be the first green-white checker since we will be under 3 laps to go.
Yeah, this is gonna get interesting, Rare Jim. This is gonna get very, very interesting, and can't wait to see how this is gonna play out with some of these old boys up here. I mean, you get Jordan Jurassic up here with Peyton Johnson, Dustin Scruggs, Rhett Tucker, Matthew Montgomery, mentioned Raul Meza a minute ago, Tristan Bruce up here.
I still like Tristan, man. He's moved his way up during all these caution little events, and he's sitting there in 7th place with the freshest tires. I mean, you really, and you saw what he did in the exact same spot last time around at the stage. You got to love his chances with fresh tires and or the freshest tires, I should say. Of course, they don't hardly have any wear on them. They've mostly been under caution flag laps.
That should help them out as well. Take a look right there. That's the top 12. When they pitted, when they didn't. Peyton Johnson only on fuel. Jordan Jurassic, obviously, he's on 4 freshies as well.
31 laps ago, though.
Yeah, the freshest one out of all of them is Tristan Bruce. But he's still got to go through 6 other drivers to try to make it there.
Yeah, I mean,
so
we'll see. I don't know. That's about where he was, honestly, with the stage break, maybe with 5 laps to go or so. But he was right about that same spot. And he made it work. I don't know. I mean, I don't, I'm still kind of learning some of these guys as we come along here. And some new guys are showing back up that hadn't been around in a while and things like that. But he sure impressed me on that stage run earlier, and he sure seemed to have confidence in his strategy. So if he believes in it, we'll see. Those tires seem to pay off nicely in that first run. So we'll see.
Yeah, very much could. So getting ready, doubling it up, getting ready for a restart. Folks, if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Keep up with everything going on with obviously the DSR Electric Truck Series on Monday nights. Got the Florida Cabinet Distributors Endurance Racing going on the Tuesday nights. Obviously, with on Wednesday nights, you have the Florida Cabinet Distributors Cup Series getting through their season. Getting ready to go through the winter months and all the way into their playoffs. And Thursdays were off, but then bam, right here on Friday nights where it all started. Obviously, the concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. Keep up with every bit of it. Obviously, the King of Talladega's right around the corner. Talladega's next week. But tonight, the ServPro 200, and we're fixing to end it off right here, right now. Here we go. Up on the front row, Jordan Jurassic. Up here with Peyton Johnson, Tucker, Scruggs, Meza, the top 5. Green flag back in the air. Johnson, fantastic jump up on the top side. Brett Tucker trying to battle in there as well. Jordan Jurassic trying to fight for his life on the inside as they work their way into turn 1. Johnson has the advantage. Here comes Jordan Jurassic. Look at your boy, Tristan Bruce, going to split the middle and go 3 wide off 2.
Yeah, he's kind of boxed in. Oh, it might have opened up for him right there a little bit. Let's see. Oh, he's still 3 wide in the middle, though. That's a tough spot to be right there.
Yeah, very tough spot for Tristan Bruce to be in. If we get back to the line, we have an official race. They could wreck for all we care, and the first one back to the line wins it. Here we go. They are going to make it back to the Dares Detail and Shine. 1 to go. Peyton Johnson with the lead. They are wrecking behind him. Red Tucker up into the fence. Hell of a wreck. Big, huge crash. Huge wreck. Had to be at least 10 cars involved. Johnson leads them. Here comes Tristan Bruce. Jordan Jurassic trying to get the draft off of turn 2 for the final time. Jurassic with the shove. Bruce tries to line up. Don't count out David Flanagan if all three of them get caught up. And MTW, Matthew David Wood firing up through here, trying to get himself a top 5. Off turn 4, door to door. Jurassic, Johnson, Jurassic, Johnson. Who gets it? Close call. It is JD. Jordan Jurassic gets the win. He's going to the playoffs. Peyton Johnson second. Tristan Bruce will finish third. The night belongs to Full Throttle Racing League member on NASCAR 25. It is Jordan Jurassic with the win here tonight. He gets it in a photo finish. Wow.
That was something else, wasn't it? What a finish. Wow. Welcome back, huh?
Yeah, welcome back to the States and welcome back to the playoffs. Jordan Jurassic last season was not the season that Jordan Jurassic wanted, obviously. Had a lot of personal stuff going on, wasn't able to race that much, wasn't able to get the points, to have a shot, and, won the championship in Season 9, wasn't able to compete that much in Season 10, comes out of it, gets the win here tonight. Check this out right here. Gets the draft, slid up in behind Johnson. Bruce was trying to be there as well. He shoved him all the way down the damn backstretch. And then from there on, it is literally door bang city all the way to the line and got him by a little under half a truck. And Jordan Jurassic gets the win, and he is going to burn it down out on the front stretch.
Yeah, light him up.
I believe he might have already burned him up, to be honest with you. I think he might have.
I think he did already. He burned him up already.
All righty, everybody has pulled it in there. Let's get you some race results up on your screen and let you know where your favorite driver finished here tonight. And obviously, Jordan Jurassic with the win here tonight locks himself in to the Season 11 Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series playoffs. Peyton Johnson will finish second. Tristan Bruce third. David Flanagan will finish fourth. Dustin Scruggs will get fifth. Matthew David Wood thought he was going to get a top 5, but something happened. He ends up flipping around sixth. He won your stage 1 winner. Tristan Bruce was the stage 2 winner, but Wood will finish sixth. Matthew Montgomery seventh. How about Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog? What a damn bounce back for him. We saw him get spun around 9 ways Sunday. He comes home with an 8th place finish. Got to give Luke Smith props on that one, up 15 spots from where he started. And Nick Sacco, Mr. Sacco, up 30 spots, comes home with 9th. Keith Haiti, Keith Haiti rounds out the top 10. Brandon Schumann, John Freeman, behind it, right behind Haiti. Brandon Schumann, John Freeman, Devin Painter, Animal Keith Bradley, Matthew Cummins, Josh Rodriguez, James Beard, Matt Cherry, the top 18. Rest of the field will include Adam Newton, Jeff Merck, Jose Luis Rivera, Tiny Horse Ride Johnson, Dana Shepard, Holden McGill, Brian Chu, Raul Meza. That's the final drivers that were on the lead lap. Rest of them, there's Rhett Tucker, there's Dane Higgins. Some of these drivers got caught up in that turn 1 last lap crash that we saw that exploded the back end of the field. Hagan, Banks, Matt Lee was involved in it. Dylan Cardenas, Hunt Wigginton, Trevor Asrenoff, Brandon Broadfoot, Ed Osborne, Adam Lichty, Chris Blanchard, Jason Morales, the top 38, Isaac Bevan, Shane Trotter, and Tyler Daniels. The 41 trucks that raced it here tonight in ServPro 200. TJ Moore, your race director. Well, folks, we're going to round up those podium finishers, give you our final race analysis here at Michigan. Jordan Jurassic gets it done here at Michigan. He's going to the playoffs. We're back after this break.
Everything a collector would want. Comics, Funkos, action figures, and so many more. A real American comic book shop. We are online only. Starbase 1552 Comics. Find us on eBay Auctions.
And we're back here at Michigan. What a finish. You literally get everything that you wanted. Big crashes, big beef, and a big win for Jordan Durasic. Getting it done here tonight. Jordan, buddy, congratulations on the win. I mean, talk us through that whole last lap. I mean, you got Bruce, you got Johnson, you got all y'all right there smack dab in the middle of it. Hell, you was coming into it third, and then just out of nowhere, you got to have a split-second reaction, a champion's reaction. Tell us about it.
I feel like I kind of blacked out there at the end, but yeah, I didn't get the best jump off the restart, but it kind of helped in a way. I had to self-clear myself off of coming off 4. That did open the door up for Bruce, and at that point, I'm like, I just got to be close enough for anything to happen, and he didn't clear him off of 2 on that last lap, and I was just there on the outside. I just needed to get just clear enough down that backstretch to where I could just dive, because I didn't. I thought he was going to cover the block there, but he didn't, and it left the door open. And yeah, we come off of 4, and I knew he had the momentum, but we had to get a little rough there, and it slowed him down just enough. Like I couldn't believe it myself, and I started cutting down the track to make some distance. And yeah, I was throwing my headset, yelling all over the place. That was probably the most excited I've ever had before.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I was sitting here listening to how excited he was. Man, yeah, that was quite a finish there. And I have to say, all I can say really is welcome back. You know, that's you just come back in here and jump right up front and take a win.
Yeah, last week I had a pretty good shot at the win at Kansas, but it didn't fall our way. And yeah, I mean, Michigan's not our best track, but by all means, we were there at the end. We weren't even good to make it. When y'all interviewed me right before 10 to go or whatever, I wasn't even good on fuel. I was more playing towards I need to use my last set, but the cautions kept coming, and around 8 to go, I realized I was like, oh, if we keep getting these cautions, I may have enough to make it to the end. And the cautions fell perfect, and I ran out of fuel on the pace lap after the finish there. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it now.
Jordan, I'll ask you one last question, and then you can transition that to your sponsors and your shout outs. But I mean, Jordan, you come out there, you win season 9 of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. You win the championship for season 9. And then last season obviously was somewhat out of your control. You had a lot going on. You wasn't able to make it into the playoffs and everything else. But now you're back. You're back in the States. You're back out here trying to go for your second title. Does it feel somewhat like, I mean, like I said, I know you had a lot going on for season 10, but does it feel like there's redemption trying to come out here and trying to say, you know what, damn it, I could have been a back-to-back champion? Is there redemption right here a little bit?
Yes, but I mean, I got bad news. I won't be able to finish the season off duty calls. So hopefully we come back maybe season 12, season 13, and maybe use this as leverage to go into another championship run. But I mean, even then, I mean, just a win is a win. I love trophy hunting, but this was just amazing to have this type of experience. And even last year, our teammate Dylan, he won too. So it's just a good to have back-to-back wins there. And I also want to thank our sponsors, Shady Acres Broadcasting. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, great partner. Hopefully continue this relationship for the future. And yeah, I mean, I want to thank y'all guys in the broadcast booth, y'all, for putting on the show, and all the admins who make the show run as well. I appreciate it.
Trophy hunting, baby. He'd be a hell of a deer hunter. Jordan Duressick comes out here, gets the win here tonight. Jordan, buddy, congratulations on the way. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Alabama next week.
Thank you. Y'all go.
That was Jordan Duressick. Comes home with the win here tonight. We'll go to second place finisher, Peyton Johnson. Peyton, buddy, damn, about half a truck and you would have had it right there. I mean, you know, Jordan said right there, obviously, you know, it had to get a little rough right there. I mean, that's fair game, right? I mean, y'all coming off turn 4, you know, he's got to be some door banging trying to come for the win, right?
Oh yeah, I was smiling the whole time. I threw my headset for a different reason, but I don't disapprove of how he raced me. I should have taken the fight to him on the exit of 3 and 4, but didn't. I'm just here part time, and so I was just trying to race everybody clean. Love racing Michigan. I just wanted to try out my new butt kicker tonight. Glad they let me come run. Man, what a fun race and fun track. I hate that it got a little caution field, but those of us that were up front most of the race, man, we had some hella good racing while we were out there trading back and forth, getting the runs. Man, Michigan's a fun place in this truck because you're flat out.
Yeah, well, that says it all right there. Michigan, how can you not love Michigan? That's the part I don't understand, man. Any track where you can run 4 and 5 wide for brief moments, you just got to love that. The truck slides around. It's a lot of fun. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, I mean, thanks. I was definitely in the middle of 4 wide a few times. I mean, you're holding your breath and looking in all the way around to try to not get into anybody. It's a lot of fun. All of your fine motor skills are being tested at this place.
Yeah, and sometimes it just depends on who you're in the middle of 4 wide with. Sometimes it works out, sometimes not so much.
But in a place like this, you got to put it in the middle 4 wide, no matter who it is, because you can't lift.
Right.
It's so momentum based. You're gonna put yourself in with those squirrels and just hope that you get to see the other side of it. I was hoping to give the redneck announcer a little shit since he'd said it had been a while since he'd talked to me, and I was going to say back to back, but Jurassic Park had a different story.
Oh, Peyton Johnson. I tell you what, I got one more question, and then I'll do you the same way as Jordan did, and I'll do Tristan as well. The third question, then you just transition to your sponsors and your shout outs. But Peyton, you said obviously this is a part-time deal that you do it on Friday nights, and then obviously you're running full-time on the Monday series. I mean, I would think, but I don't know, this Friday part-time deal, are you basically using this as kind of experience, something to maybe learn, that way you can put it towards the Monday series to have a shot to going full-time to try to win UADSR Electric Truck Series Championship?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was I just got a butt kicker and got it installed last night. It wasn't working. I wanted to kind of work out the kinks with that. Cody said he wasn't running tonight, so I said, well, shit, I'll take your spot and go ahead and go run it. Didn't have anything to do, low on beer, going out of town tomorrow. Just wanted to have fun, get another night of sending funny gifts to everybody because they're going to be talking trash. The vote was 50-50 in the chat on if I asked everybody if I should run tonight, and the vote was 50-50. So I showed up and kicked some ass, and I'm going to enjoy talking trash to those guys in the chat room. But I want to thank Papa Julio's. Thank you guys for putting this on. Thank you to Nazareth for running an awesome league. Love being a part of it. What a great race, man. I'm pissed. God, what a finish. Just hate being on this end of it. I would have loved to have been on his end. I can imagine the throw in the headset and everything for being excited, because man, that was a tight one. But you'll have that with this track. Thank you guys. We'll talk to you on Monday. Hopefully I get to talk to you again.
We'll see what happens, buddy. Peyton Johnson comes home with a P2 here tonight. Half a truck, but he'll take it. It was better than what it probably could have been. Peyton, buddy, congratulations on finish. Appreciate your time. And will we see you at Talladega? You're on that part-time. Will we see you next week?
For the special race?
No. For Talladega for the next round of the Concerns Police Survivors Truck Series.
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. So
but you'll be there for the King of Talladega?
Yeah, I'll be there for the King of Talladega, but not
Okay.
for next week here. I think they only have so many races you can run part-time, and I want to do like Darlington or something.
Hell, I think Talladega. Well, okay, but that's just me. You know me. I'd love Talladega. But anyway, Peyton, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on P2, buddy.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
That was Peyton Johnson, P2 here tonight. Now we'll go to the man that's been waiting patiently for us to go ahead and talk to him. Stage 2 winner, Tristan Bruce. Tristan, buddy, started second, finished third, got you a stage win, got you some points. Pretty solid night.
Yeah, real solid points night. Very happy about that. Getting that stage win, and I'm relieved to have a podium tonight. I wanted to win. All those cautions we had in the last 15 laps just screwed me because I was the first car with the freshest tires. So if we just went green, I would have had no problem getting in the front. And there's caution after caution, it didn't get me anywhere. I just sat in 7th every time the caution came out and restarted 7th. But yeah, on that last lap in 1 and 2, in the middle of 1 and 2, if I could have cleared Jordan, it would have been really, really tight. But I would have wanted to have cleared him, and then I could have dove it down like he did on the Peyton down into 3, and I think I would have had a real good shot to win it. But when Jordan, was able to stick onto my outside through the center and off of 2, I knew it was going to be really tough to even have a shot at Peyton just entering the bottom on the bottom like that, and not having a big run from the wall to the bottom. So yeah, just bummed out because I lost the pole by 4 1,000ths tonight. I set the pole last season here at Michigan, so just like I said, really strong track for me. The strat we played, me, Jeff, Matt, Brandon, it sucks that all those guys got caught up in everything tonight. Luckily, I was able to survive everything. I think we played it right, just me with the freshest tires, first guy with the freshest tires. Everything played out just how we were expecting it to, and it did. Just all those cautions at the end there really didn't help me, but yeah, super happy. It was a really good run, and I had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, well, I was following you with the first guy with the freshest tires, and with I don't know, I guess we had about 8 or 10 to go there, and I went and looked and saw that was you sitting there. And after what you did at the second stage break, I was really thinking that you were going to get there, and then you pulled up there into second place briefly on heading into the as we were heading around for the white flag, and I really thought you had a good shot at it there. Just like I said, it didn't really work out the way you got kind of boxed in there and had somebody on your side. But yeah, fantastic run though, and like you said, I think your strategy was dead on.
Yeah, definitely hit that dead on. That worked out just like I said a million times. All those bunch of cautions there in the last 15 laps didn't do any good for me. Yeah, so close yet so far. I was hoping that when Peyton and Jordan got into each other, trading paints coming to the checkered, I was hoping it would turn each other into the outside wall and I'd be able to sneak away with the win. Jacob might remember this. It was season 9 at Richmond. They all wrecked coming off of 4. I was like 5th or 4th, and I won the race with a second to go in the race. I was praying that was what was going to happen coming off of 4 tonight. But anyways, yeah, top 3, super solid points tonight. I think I definitely got the most points out of anybody tonight. Almost hit the pole, so not a whole lot to complain about. Just gonna look forward to Talladega next week.
Yeah, I mean, Tristan, and like I said, your final question, and obviously thank your sponsors and any shout outs afterwards. But, you mentioned Talladega, Catch Fest Motorsports, you always try to team it up. I mean, I know you ain't going to give us your whole plan, because there is some people out there still watching. But what's the game plan somewhat for Talladega next week?
Yeah, we haven't really talked a whole lot about it, but like you said, we do like to team up pretty well at the plate races. And I think that's obviously what we're gonna try to do for the most part is I think stay up front is what I want to do and get as many points as I can, like usual. And I mean, we all know all these plate races are super, super hard to survive and get to the checkered flag in one piece and be able to have a good finish. But yeah, we're just gonna try to work together like we can and pull something great off at Talladega. Unfortunately, I'm not running the King of Talladega because I fly out to California next Saturday for Carolina Panthers at San Francisco 49ers Monday Night Football game. So I'm traveling out there to, hopefully see Bryce Young pull off an upset. That'll be pretty wicked. But yeah,
Listen.
so see what sucks is I get back to North Carolina the day after all the qualifying races, and so I'm missing my chance by about 12 hours or so, but it's okay. I'm gonna have a blast. But yeah, some shout outs. I want to shout out Miss Jennifer at Charlotte Fence Company with everything she does, with the help she does here on iRacing with me and my real life racing. Really do appreciate her and how long she stuck with me. Just thank you to my mom, dad, stepmom, sisters, nieces, nephews, best friends, cousins, everyone that watches for me each and every Wednesday and Friday night. And thank you, Jim and Jacob, all the hard work y'all do in the broadcast booth, and Jim with the production, and just Brady, Cody, everyone that plays a part in Nazareth. Really, thank you guys.
OTB Tristan Bruce comes home with a P3 here tonight. Tristan, buddy, congratulations on P3. Appreciate your time. See you at Talladega next week.
Yep, see you in Bama.
That was Tristan Bruce comes home with the P3 here tonight. What a race. What a wild one. All kinds of chaos. We love it, Jim. Your final take here at Michigan.
No, a lot of chaos. Good, exciting finish. Just everything you could want. I mean, again, it's you got a little drama, a little beef. We got a new nickname out of the deal tonight. We got Merck is now the weapon. Just a little bit of everything, man. It was a great finish too. Super exciting finish. Loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it was an absolute banger of a race, if you want my honest opinion. I mean, it was super fun, super cool to watch it. Love Michigan. Michigan's just one of those tracks, man. I mean, it's got the speed, it's got the the wideness, all that good stuff. I mean, it's literally got everything that you could literally ask for. I mean, there ain't nothing else to say, man. I mean, Michigan, love this place. I hope they never shut this damn thing down. Because Auto Club, it got the bad end of the stick. It's gone and everything else. So hopefully this place sticks around for a little while. Because this place is very fun. It's very fast. It's very intriguing. You get all that you want out of it. You get your big crashes. You had your beef. You had like you said, Jim, we found out some new nicknames for some of the, drivers out here tonight. And Jordan Jurassic pulls back the hands in time a little bit. Season 9 champion. He comes home and he gets the win here tonight. See what happens, down the road. He's running somewhat part-time, but, is what it is. We'll see what happens out of that. And on to Alabama, baby. Cannot wait. But, folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast here on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network. Got to thank all our great sponsors, obviously. Murph's Magical Creations. Got to thank Starbase 1552 Comics. Obviously ServPro for the title sponsorship of the ServPro 200, and also for the ServPro Cautions, Pulse Poppers, Premier Racing Setups. Lord, Florida Cabinet Distributors. I mean, they're, title sponsor of the Florida Cabinet Distributors, Victor Lane, which is where Jordan Jurassic's truck is sitting at. And literally, I mean, you name the sponsors, they are there. DSR Electric. I mean, hell, can't forget about C.O.P.S. I mean, Concerns Up Police Survivors. Just so many great sponsors. It's hard to remember every single one of them because new sponsors getting added with Nazareth each and every day. It's hard to keep up with them, but so many great sponsors are part of this great, great league that has some of the best drivers out there. And real quick, got to give a shout out to the drivers. I mean, granted, there was some cautions, but hell, I mean, it was still a fantastic show. You fans, y'all come out in some numbers. I mean, y'all say whatever y'all think out there. I mean, we got Room War out there, which we all know who that is. Best clown and pony show in iRacing. So, I mean, you take that for however you want on that. But anyway, shout out to the fans. I mean, y'all come out big old numbers. Y'all don't give a damn what y'all say. We appreciate it. Brady, Cody, the admins for everything they do, allowing us to be ourselves, entertain you, the fans, enjoy some of the best racing on iRacing with the best league on iRacing. For my good buddy, Jim Cunningham, co-commentating and producing. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. Said as always, say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Jordan Durasic gets it done in Michigan. And I hear a little guitar playing in the background, baby. Let's hear a little Sweet Home Alabama. Talladega is next Friday night. Cannot wait to see 3 wide on 33 degrees of bacon at 2.66 miles. It ain't a race, my God. It is Talladega. We will see you next Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live and only on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network. Who's going to survive Talladega? We'll see you there.